Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So if you have been watching my weekly vlogs over the last few months, you would have seen that we have started the process of looking into getting our kitchen renovated. Well, today is officially day one. What is the actual date and day?
10th of
It's the 10th of December. I have lost all sense of time because I have the flu. So, yay. So today is officially day one. Simon is just moving some stuff around because the first job and the first part of this renovation is that we're having double, what are they called? Bifolding doors put here. So this bit of wall's going to be knocked out. This is going to be knocked out.
We're not going the whole way, are we? We're just going to
No,
the same as
we're just doing like double doors that would fit in there, but it should let in a lot of light, shouldn't it?
Yeah, and it'll fit with the patio that we've already got outside.
Oh yes, and it will fit with that. Now the doors arrived last week. They're currently down there in the studio, so we're just waiting for the fitters to come. Just moving some bits and bobs around so that they've got room to work. Right guys, we're a few hours in and this is the current state of play. I'm just on doggy pee duty. Bean's over there somewhere because they've all had to be kept upstairs. This is our attempt at keeping the dust out, but let me just show you in here. I can't believe how much wall has gone and what a difference it makes. Literally it was just these tiny little bits here, but already how much more open it looks. It's crazy. I'm so excited to get the doors in. I hope they're going in soon because I am bloody freezing. Right, a good few hours later. Let's go beyond the screen. Hello.
A few hours? Loads and loads of hours.
Yeah.
Busy
Well,
day.
a few hours since I last spoke to everyone and showed them the progress, which was just a hole in the wall. The doors. Are you going to go and demonstrate the doors? It's just been giving me a demonstration.
I've never been so excited for a pair of doors.
Ooh.
Looks good, don't it?
It does.
Very
It's crazy what difference, like, just a bit of extra glass makes. Are they smooth?
Very.
So open it right up. It's absolutely freezing, by the way, but just so that we can get the full effect.
I'll leave them open all night.
In
just to make the
summer,
most of it.
in summer this will be lovely.
Right, I made a bit of a boo-boo. The doors are done, end of day 2. Done, but I've just cleaned up. Got rid of all the dust because the boss was moaning. They're very good, very nice. We've got there's a barrier. The guys cemented down the bottom, so when we get the floor going, it's all level. So the dogs can't go in there. You alright?
Yeah, what boo-boo did you make?
Well, I've put all this stuff in front of the door, so I can't show them the doors properly.
Oh right, I thought you meant you've gone and put your foot in the cement.
No.
Oh right.
They can only see half the door.
Okay.
But it does look very good, trust me.
Hello, welcome back. Update time. I'm just going to stand over here so you can see the state of the living room. Wow. We've got a kitchen in our living room. And is it our job to take it downstairs? Excellent. Okay, I'll just stand here and supervise. So this is where we've got to try and squeeze the new kitchen in. And then when's it being fitted?
8th of January, well, I started on the 8th.
So how long away is that? Like 3 weeks?
Yeah, 3 weeks-ish.
3 weeks. We've got to live with all this crammed down here in the bottom part of the kitchen. It's all good. Hello everyone. It is now January the 7th and we are fully prepared for this kitchen being ripped out tomorrow. So this is what we're dealing with at the moment. All the coving has been ripped off. This, I can't remember if I explained this, but basically we had a leak up in the bathroom, which is above this room, and Simon did like a makeshift job of repairing it, essentially, which was just with some paper and some plasterboard. So our plasterer, Tom, he's going to come and repair that properly. So Simon's removed his little naff job. All this boxing in, which was around these old pipes, has gone. Simon's taken off about 9 tiles. I think that's the extent of his tile removing skills. So there we go, all the coving all the way around has come off. Down here, Simon's literally just ripped this out, the boiler cupboard, which has now been removed because this boiler needs to move onto this wall. So it needs to go from there to there. So that's going to be happening, I think, at some point this week, maybe early next week, I can't remember. And yeah, this is how things are looking. So new kitchen all here, old kitchen. Oh, also I spent the entire day yesterday absolutely emptying everything out of the kitchen. So this is now completely bare, bar my pizza which I ordered yesterday. And this is where the contents of our kitchen is currently residing, on the dining room table.
Right, hello, welcome back. Ignore that. Bit of shoddy DIY there. That's just to keep the light switch there until the guys fix it. I've got no idea what day it is with regards to the renovation. But to be fair, today is really day one because the kitchen's getting ripped out, look. About 5 weeks after I started this video, something's actually happened. Apart from the bifold doors, but it doesn't really count as a kitchen, does it? It just makes it look pretty. But yeah, look. So we've had one half out. Yeah, let me spin you around so you can see. So you guys would have seen this site many a times before. Guy's been here for about an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. Ripped all this side out, all the top units, all the bottom units, hood, oven, all the tiles off. Perfect, very nice. So that's ready to go. So just gonna crack on with this side. We've got a few little bits that we need to talk to someone about when they come. Because we didn't know that pipe was there. And obviously there's gonna be a unit there, so we've got to talk to him and see if we can put a notch in the unit or something, or move the pipe a little bit. And I don't know if Emma told you yesterday, or showed you yesterday. Sorry, a bit of a squeeze. The boiler is out, and the pipes down there actually go underneath here. So I think, because they go through that wall at the bottom, I think they run underneath all the way under there. Which isn't a problem, except for Emma wants the American fridge to go there.
I've just got home from the hairdressers.
No, the hard work's finished.
And we've got no kitchen at all. Look at that, it's all completely gone. Look, these guys are loving it. All the smells, it looks pretty gross to be honest with you. Although by the sounds of things I've missed all the worst part. Look at that.
So day two, official day two anyway. And some of the messy work started. Saying to yesterday that we're going to do the boiler, had to move the pipes and stuff. So that's all being moved. All running down the back now, nice. So just got to stick the boiler back on. It's over here in a minute. Let's switch around. So the boiler was behind me. You can see there where it used to be. Down there at the minute. I'm going to put it back on this wall. So it's on the external one. So when we have the cupboard you can open it. Perfect. All the builder's tools, look. Messy, messy, messy.
Right, it is the end of, what's this? Day 2 or like day 3? Official day 2 of the actual kitchen work. So Simon showed you earlier the progress. Now it's finished. I feel so bad for the guys. They were here for so long. I think it took them way longer than they anticipated. But we now have our new pipes. So these are for the sink, hot and cold, something to do with waste. All these pipes are new. The pipes are obviously moved from along the bottom of the floor to the side so that my beautiful fridge, there she is, can go there. And the boiler has been moved from one wall to thine other. Happy days.
Well done, plastering tomorrow, let's go.
Yep, let's do it.
Wow, what a busy, busy day. So it's day 3. You can't see anything behind me because it's pitch black in there, so let's go in and turn the light on. Boom, and then there was light. So, as you can see, maybe hanging from the ceilings, the electrician's been here today. Put all new electrics in for all the new appliances. New light fittings ready for the ceiling to be lowered tomorrow. The plasterer was here today as well, but because there's so many people, he decided he's going to come back tomorrow. So yeah, so we're cracking on. Plaster tomorrow. Guys are coming back to do some like finish the electric bits on Saturday. So hopefully tomorrow it'll start looking a bit more presentable. And then we can show you kind of how it's going to be looking and laying out. So hang tight. And this is how the living room is, look. Emma's doing her nutting. She hates it. Bed, all the kitchen stuff, dog stuff, new stuff, flooring, something to protect the floor. That's got to be done. Be worth it in the end. Righty ho, another day, another update. So it's been absolutely crazy here today. I've been trying to do a little bit of filming, but we've been moving stuff backwards and forwards, and it's been non-stop. So although not really too much has changed, we've got all the ceilings up, which is brilliant. All the wiring's come through, ready for the lights and stuff. The wardrobes, the cabinets have been backwards and forwards while the guys been cutting and putting the floor, the ceiling up and stuff. As you can see in there, you might be able to see, it's pitch black because everything's there, and I'm about to move it out of the way in a minute. So we've got a little bit of light once Emma gets home, because she's out doing some shooting with her friend. So yeah, that's it really. Tomorrow the plaster's coming back. He's going to plaster all the ceilings, this one and that one. Tidy up around the door frame, which we've been waiting for to happen since the doors were done. A little bit around skirting board and stuff like that where we're taking it off. And electrics will be finished, at least the first fix. Morning everyone. Right, it's now Saturday. I've forgotten what the date is, and I don't know what day we are on the video, but it'll be popped somewhere. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. Just waiting for the electrician to arrive and the plasterer again, just to finish off hopefully all the bits. I'm going to get the ceiling plastered, that ceiling plastered, the walls just touched up where they need to be touched up, ready for the units and bits. And hopefully the electrician is going to finish the electrics on that side, a little bit of electrics on this side, and run some electrics out to the studio for us, because the winter's not nearly finished, but we've had a few months of it and a few months of rain, and we know that the studio is now watertight, so that's what we was waiting for before we done the electrics, so that's all good. So we're going to have that done, but it's still so pitch black. Yesterday after I spoke to you, don't know if you can see, it's far too dark. The kitchen was obviously packed with units. We've still got the tall ones in here, which are just going to go in the garden for a minute. But after I spoke to you, I moved lots of stuff down into the studio, just to make space, because it's going to be so busy today. It's going to be about 4, maybe 5 people here. So with them moving around and stuff, I just moved some stuff out of the way, just so you've got space to move. So let's see what happens today. Hopefully we'll be almost there, ready for the floor and units on Monday. So I don't know if you can hear that, but this has been my life for the last week. Noise and dust. But look who decided to show up for the video. Hello. Told her she wasn't very happy about the noise and the dust, didn't I?
Day, whatever it is, finished. Just heading down into what looks like a dungeon. Ooh. Ooh. So what's happened? It's been plastered.
Done yet? Electric's done.
I've literally run away for the entire day and been hiding upstairs. But this is all done. Is that bit done as well? Yeah. I don't want to walk in here because there's crud all over the floor, and I've only got my socks on.
All done.
Fab. Good evening everyone. It's Monday, the 14th maybe of January. We're on the start of a new week for the renovation. And I've got some progress to show you. So it's actually end of the day now. I think it's about 5:30 in the evening. The guy who's been working downstairs today has just left. He came this morning. We thought he was going to be doing the floor first, but after just a little chit chat this morning, it turns out that he was going to start fitting the kitchen. So let's go and take a peek. Da 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 da. What's that down there? Ooh, scary. Yeah, night vision. It's just always bloody dark. So we actually have started. We have the makings of a kitchen. Look at this. Do you want to demonstrate the pull-out thing? The whatever that's called?
After about 4 months of video, we've got some kitchen.
Ooh, it's not got the baskets on it, but
that's the best bit though.
Watch this. Oh, it went out of focus for the soft close.
Wow. So smooth though.
It's smooth, you'll just have to take our word for it. Hopefully it will be as soft close when this is all finished. So we've got some bits over here. Oh, you want to pipe up again?
Just going to say to you, after because the last week was very busy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But it felt like nothing had happened.
Yeah.
And the guy's only been here for 1 day, and it feels like we've almost got
yeah. But we can't forget all the guys behind the scenes that have done all the other bits, all this. But yeah, it literally has been just an empty shell of a room for an entire week, and now this guy's come and he's spent like 8 hours here, and all of a sudden we've actually got
lots of stuff's happened,
kitchen stuff. Morning everyone, it's now Wednesday. We didn't update you guys last night because the kitchen fitter left at about 6 and we had to go out at 6:10. We didn't really have enough time. So just before he gets here, it's probably about half an hour before he gets here this morning, I'm going to quickly show you the progress of the room. Right, so we have units up here and we have the extractor fan in the middle one, so that's completely wasted unit because it holds the extractor fan. But these are up here, been fitted. Obviously these were here yesterday, but as you can see, now you can see the colour that we've gone for because some of the end panels have started to go on. So we've got one there, I think we've got some down here as well. Yeah, that one there. Over here on the boiler cupboard, and also the fridge boxing in has started to be put in as well, and over on the end larder unit as well. This one looks shiny because it's still got the wrapper on it, but they are in fact matte, sort of dark to mid grey. So it's all looking pretty good. We did have yesterday a little issue with this area. We had to move, this will be the dishwasher and the bin cupboard. We had to swap those round, I think the day before, maybe on Tuesday or Monday, whenever it was. And then we realised that the bin was supposed to be a factory fitted bin, which had not been sent to us. So we had a little bit of a fallout with Howdens yesterday because there was a bit of to and fro in. They said we were lying, we said they were lying. And we ended up having to buy our own bin off the internet. So that's that, job done. Bit of a palaver, but it's all sorted now and that should be arriving today. So the guy can carry on doing all the bits and bobs.
Right, it's now about 9 o'clock and the guy's literally just left. He's been doing all the floor bits today. Hopefully, I tried to do a little bit of a time lapse. Hopefully you've seen some of that. If the footage come out alright, who knows? Well, you guys will know because you would have seen it. It's pitch black. I don't think you can really see the floor. It's looking absolutely amazing. It's looking so good, I'm loving it. But you can have to wait till tomorrow when we've got a bit of light to have a proper look. So, see you on the flip side. I've
got no idea what day it is. I feel like we've been saying that throughout this entire video, but I genuinely have no idea what day it is now. But we are nearing the end. The end is nigh. And there's currently some DIY going on. So I'm gonna try and spin you around without getting too much glare off this light to show you what is going on. Some painting is happening.
Trying to.
You've missed a spot.
I can't see anything now because you're in the light.
Oh, sorry.
Dark enough as it is without you standing there in the shadow.
Sorry. You could paint an Emma-shaped shape on the wall if you like, as a homage to me. Yeah, it is. Yeah, look. It's white. Missed that bit out because that's where the splashback's going. But we've got lots of white. Helps to have the ceiling white again. But you've got to do one more coat, haven't you?
This is the second one, yeah.
Oh, this is the second coat. Okay. I think we can go into this bit here because this bit looks really... Look at that. Ooh. Sparkly and white. Sorry, we lost focus a little bit there. But we did have one small mishap this morning, and that is the fact that, as you can see, the fridge is here. The guy worked till about 11:30, you said, was it?
Yeah.
11:30 last night. I'd gone to bed. I was asleep by the time he left. So this morning I got up and come and had a look, and it looks really good. Haven't shown you guys properly yet, but it looks really good. The worktop surface thing is being fitted tomorrow in the morning. So this morning I was like, oh, before the worktop gets fitted tomorrow, let's squeeze in, let's push in the fridge and get it in position. We can turn it on, I can put some Diet Cokes in there to celebrate. No, the fridge did not fit. Good morning everyone. It's now Wednesday of week 3 and after yesterday, obviously we had the scenario with the fridge. Our kitchen fitter actually came back yesterday afternoon just to finish a few little snaggy pieces, and the fridge finally fits. Hurrah! So this morning I've just been giving it a little clean, and also, can we just, I wanted to fill up my water dispenser and put the milk in there, and there is one very lonely fruit pot in there. That's for me to enjoy later.
It's the final countdown. Diddly-dee, diddly-dee-dee. Right, so as Emma's told you, don't tell her I'm showing you a little sneaky peek. She told me not to. Look, worktop's in. Got to be careful, don't hit my head on it. It's glued in. Don't want to knock it. So, all being well, today should be the penultimate day. We've got the plumbing to go in, or the second fix plumbing, and the second fix electrics. So hopefully, all being well, if that all goes okay, the next thing you'll see in this video is Emma giving you a room tour. Ooh. Let's see what happens.
Well, hello. The day has finally come where I can show you guys the finished kitchen. Or it's kind of finished. So the actual kitchen itself is finished, but we've got little jobs to do, little paint touch-ups. This door behind me still needs to be painted. That's obviously got to be white. You know, just little bits and bobs, but I couldn't wait to do all of those things because we're going away next week. And I couldn't wait, couldn't leave it any longer. I just wanted to show you guys what has been achieved. Now, before I give you the grand tour of this new kitchen, I would just like to say that Simon and I paid for this kitchen with our savings, out of our own money. It was not gifted. We didn't get any kind of press discount or special influencer discount. There is one particular feature in the kitchen that was very kindly gifted, and that is, I'm just going to mention it now, but I'll show you guys properly. That is our matte black light switches and plug sockets. They were gifted to us from a brand called Dowsing and Reynolds, and they got in contact, I believe, after they saw a tweet of mine, which was just asking my followers, actually. I wasn't asking brands, but I was asking my followers for recommendations for black plug sockets and light switches and things. And they actually got in contact, and I actually said, I'm more than happy to pay for them. And they were like, no, please let us send them. So those, full disclosure, have been gifted. Everything else in this kitchen bought and paid for with our savings, which are now bone dry. Shall we have a look? I'm so excited, honestly. Simon and I just said we're going away next week. We're going away tomorrow, so we're not even going to get to make the most of the kitchen. People who are staying here to look after the dogs in the house are going to get to use the kitchen before we do. Right, let's have a look, shall we? Right, I'm going to take you guys from upstairs down. Da, 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 da. Yes, sorry about the light, because we have a lot of windows and glass and stuff now, so it's going to be a bit tricky with light. So let's start off with the fact that it's grey and white. No surprise there, of course the entire house is grey and white, so that is the theme that we decided to stick to. Right, now let's do a full-on proper tour. Let's start with the right side of the kitchen. So as you can see, the units are pretty tall. They go all the way up to the ceiling. And this first one is, this is my favourite. Oh, hello, enchiladas. So this one is a pull-out larder with like a rack thingy inside. Also, top tip for anyone that is looking to have their kitchen done. Our kitchen, we bought it from Howdens, and they were charging £800 just for this rack. And I was like, I ain't paying that. So we looked online and we managed to get it for 320. It's just not factory fitted. The kitchen fitter had to put it in, but you know, that is a big saving. So that's the first cupboard, and then we have a random little area up there, which I suppose we could put baking trays or something in. These are our light fixtures, which I was just discussing. They are matte black, And again, like I said, they were gifted from Dowsing and Reynolds. I'll show you the plug sockets when I get to one. Segment number 2 is our dishwasher, which we are well impressed with because we have never had a dishwasher before in our lives, so now we feel well posh. However, I did try and use this yesterday and I just didn't understand the instructions, so we've put a few mugs and stuff in there today. We're going to stick some other stuff in so that we can just experiment with it and try and learn how to use it. The next is actually a bit of a con. It makes you think it's 2 drawers or 2 cupboards, but in actual fact, ooh, what is this trickery? It's a bin. It's a recycle bin. Look, there's me recycling my plastics. So yes, that is an integrated bin. There we go, so that's job done. Next one, again, a bit of door trickery because we liked this whole linear look. So here we have a very uninteresting cupboard which leads us to under the sink and the pipes and mess of doom. This is my least favourite cupboard. Hello. Excuse me. Yeah, thank you. This is my least favourite cupboard because it just looks hideous and I wish all that was covered up, but it is a necessity because we have this giant thing under here, which is the boiling tank thing for our new hot water tap, or boiling hot water tap, I think they're called. So this side over here does hot and cold. That way is cold and all the way down is hot. And I actually haven't used this yet. I haven't made a cup of tea or anything. I think you lift, or you push, there we go. You push and do that, and that, oh, hello, that will come out boiling hot, which, yep, it is. So I'm gonna move away from that. And along with the matte black tap, we have a matte black under surface sink with like this split thing. Got no idea what that's supposed to be for, but yeah, we've got 2, it's like 2 sinks. Don't really know what the point is, but I liked it. Simon liked it, so that's what we've gone for. My only reservation about this sink is that this stuff is called composite. It literally feels like a chalkboard. So if you're doing any washing up for anything that you can't put in the dishwasher and you, honestly, it feels like you're scratching your nails or your fingers on a chalkboard. It's a little bit grim, but that's just me being fussy. And moving away from the sink, lastly, we have these last 2 drawers. These are full of breakfast goods, all the breakfast goods. Now, on to the best bit, which, let's face it, is the best part of the entire kitchen, and that is my beloved fridge. There she is in all her glory. I bought this in a Black Friday sale. It's currently not really got a lot in there, to be honest with you. It's looking a bit sparse, but Simon's actually gone out to go and do some shopping so that our doggy house sitters next week have got some delectable goods. Then we have an additional cupboard here on the end which holds the boiler and then all of the dog's belongings. So towels, leads, first aid kit, poo bags, and then in this bottom section, it's where they have all of their food. I'm gonna have to whisper because they're looking right at me from the top of the stairs. So that is the entire doggy section there on the end. Now if we flip round to this side, this brings us to our cooking tower, I guess you could call it. So I think we mentioned throughout the vlog that we went for Neff appliances. This is, oh yes, look at that, hide and slide. This is the Great British Bake Off oven, which when we decided we were going to start doing the kitchen, I was like, all I want is an American fridge and a Bake Off oven. So there we go. I'll probably never use it, but hey ho, we've got it. And then above, we have a corresponding Neff microwave, which is all touchscreen. Look at this. Oh, look at how shiny and clean it is. After I've had a few pot noodles, that won't be looking so delicious, will it? So yes, that's that. Now up here, our kitchen fitter did a very good job of integrating this annoying structural beam into the mix so that we didn't lose out on storage space. Now inside the cupboard, it doesn't look particularly fetching, but from outside, no one would know, and we don't actually have any loss of space there. So we've got that over there, and down at the bottom again, just to utilise space, we have another cupboard with all of the sort of mini kitchen appliances in there. There's the famous blender from Blendergate. And onto this big tall tower next to the oven, which was actually something that I also really wanted. I'm going to open this out because this is a pull-out larder, and this has got condiments and all that kind of stuff in there. It's got all the spices so that if you're cooking over here on the hob, you've got used to all of those little bits and pieces. Next to that, we have a couple of drawers. This one we haven't actually done anything with yet. We've literally just shoved that in there for the purpose of filming this video. So there you go. This is real life, folks. And then in here, this is blatantly my cleaning drawer and the home of Zaflora. Up here, I have a couple of trivets. Had no idea what a trivet was until it came to doing this kitchen. But essentially, they are to save this rather beautiful work surface. These worktops we got from a granite, marble and quartz supplier in southeast London. I will leave the details below because we were so impressed with their service. They were absolutely incredible. So yes, these trivets are basically, if you use a pan and it gets hot on the hob, then just to save the quartz, because we don't want it to get marked or anything like that. It is very robust, by the way, but they did say, you know, to just prolong the life of it and to just make sure that nothing, you know, kind of damages it, get yourself some trivets. Here we have one of the sockets. So I went for the ones with the little USB chargers in there because we normally both charge our phones down here, so we don't need any like unsightly Apple plugs. We can just plug them straight into those USBs. Now up here we went for like a little sort of floating wall unit thing. So in the first lift up compartment we have our tableware and cups. In the second one, it's very unexciting, we have the extractor fan, which is there. And then in the last one, we have our glasses. Very exciting. Now the hob is also Neff. This is not an induction hob, this is an electric hob. So that meant that we didn't lose any space underneath here, because if you have an induction hob or a gas hob, you essentially lose the top drawer because it's got all the bump that sits underneath it, whereas an electric hob is very good at space saving. Now we have yet to use this, so I might have some beans on toast later just so that we can take it for a spin, but it's all touchscreen. Literally, oh, I don't want to turn it on, because knowing me, I'll turn it on and then I'll go, yeah, and I will burn my hand. So underneath there, we have two drawers. This one, sorry guys, we're going a bit out of focus there, is a pan drawer, which we have not put our pans in yet because they need cleaning because they're covered in dust. But this, we'll just pull this little tab, ooh, and we have our hidden cutlery drawer with all our utensils and bits and bobs in there. Now we've actually thrown a lot of stuff away, like we've literally only got 2 knives left because we want to get new bits and bobs. We also want to get new pans, but that's a task for another time. And then the bottom one is basically exactly the same. It's another pan drawer, but again, for the purpose of this video, we've just shoved all our crap in there. And then finally, the last one is just 2 drawers. This one is the Emma drawer. This is the best drawer in the kitchen. This is where the Snickers are, and the chocolate, the pretzels, the delectable goods, the cheese, biscuits. Yeah, we've got all the good stuff in there. So that will always be full. And then underneath here is the baking drawer, which will rarely get used, but you know, we've got it for when we do Vlogmas. Got a little doggy bowl over there, and we've still got a few of our plants, although granted we haven't actually figured out where we're going to put all the plants yet, so we've just got kind of random ones dotted around. And we also haven't really figured out what we're going to do with this little space. I said I would quite like a white tulip table in the middle, just with 2 like dark grey velvet dining chairs, so that we can sit, have a little like morning breakfast or whatever. In summer I can have these doors open and I can sit and work here. Yeah, I feel like that's potentially what we might do, but who knows, Simon might have some random idea of what he wants to do. But yeah, this is our new kitchen. Do you know what? You guys were right when so many of you said, just push through it. Honestly, it's worth the mess and the dust and the noise. You'll love it. It'll be so worth it once it's done. You were all right. It is so worth it. I've already forgotten about the dust, which is still landing. I've forgotten about it, got over the noise. We had some really nice workmen here as well. We had a few issues here and there, which I'm actually going to write down in a blog post because I feel like it's all a little bit too lengthy for this video. But yeah, that will all be documented. Just a few issues in case anyone else wants to have their kitchen done and maybe they can learn from some of our experiences. But that's it, folks. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I do love a good home renovation video and hopefully we've been thorough enough for you. But thank you very much for watching and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.